The sun was hot that Wednesday afternoon at Nko Umweze market. The noise of traders filled the air, people shouting prices, women calling customers, wheelbarrow pushers arguing over space. In the middle of all the noise sat a quiet, pale-looking girl named Chison. She had a big iron basin placed on top of 2 blocks. Inside the basin were snails, fresh, fat, shining snails that caught the eyes of anyone passing. While other traders were busy shouting, "Buy your fresh snail here!" Chison just sat silently on a small wooden stool, her wrapper loosely tied around her waist. She hardly smiled, and her eyes always looked tired, like someone who didn't sleep well at night. Many people in the market had noticed her, not because she was talkative or friendly, but because her snails were always the best. Some wondered where a young girl like her got such big snails. Others whispered that maybe she went deep into the bush at night to find them, but Chison never explained. She just minded her business quietly. Every Saturday morning, a wealthy woman named Madame Ifeoma would come to the market. She was in her mid-40s, tall, neat, and always wore fine lace wrappers and gold earrings that shone in the sun. She was married to Mr. Chukudi, a respected man who worked with a big oil company. They lived in a beautiful house at Hilltop Estate, drove big cars, and owned several shops. But despite their wealth, they had no child. They had tried everything: prayers, hospitals, herbalists, but nothing worked. Madame Ifeoma often felt lonely at home, especially when she saw other women's children playing around. Over time, Madame Ifeoma became one of Chison's most loyal customers. She loved snails, and she never bought from anyone else. She said Chison's snails were always clean and fresh. Each time she came, she would sit a bit at his stall talking to Chison. The girl would answer with soft "yes ma" and "no ma." She never talked too much, but something about her quietness made Madame Ifeoma feel pity. One particular day, after buying her usual snails, Madame Ifeoma noticed that Chison looked even more exhausted than usual. Her hair was rough, her wrapper was faded, and her slippers were worn out. "My dear, why do you always look so tired?" Madame Ifeoma asked gently. Chison kept quiet for a moment, then sighed. "I sleep in the market most nights, ma. I don't really have anywhere else to stay. I live with a distant uncle, but he doesn't care